Hello guys, this is Dan. Welcome to today's class. So today let's talk about CRT, which is known as candle range theory. I always do my best to break it down to the simplest form. Like I teach it as if it's ABC, you understand? So the first thing here, you can see the diagram, right? But first of all, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. And if you see this video on TikTok, make sure you follow me and join my Telegram channel. If you see it on YouTube, check, you see the Telegram channel link. Click on it and join. I normally share free setups there, and most of my updates, I share them on my Telegram channel. So do it to join. So after you have subscribed, then do it to like and share too. So that's it. So let's start, guys. So credit to Romeo TPT, because I think he's one of the founders of CRT. If that's accurate enough, I might be wrong, you understand? But from what I know, that's what I'm saying, you understand? So let's start. CRT is not that hard. It's not that hard. In fact, it's not even hard. You just need to understand it and follow rules. You understand? Now, let me clear this thing off. You can see this example here, right? What can you see? You see that market actually swept these candles high. You see this particular candle here, this is the candle range. Yeah, this is the candle range. And to know the candle range, you gotta use time frames. For example, let's say this is a daily time frame. So this daily time frame is the candle range. Do you understand? Let me write that out for clarity. Daily DTF is daily time frame. So let's say this candle here is daily time frame. So this candle is the candle range. Now the candle range theory is everything you are seeing here. Everything, how it plays out and everything, when it hits TP and everything all together is the candle range theory. Now how do you trade it? Simply what? Look for where markets is sweeping a house, trying to sweep a high. You understand? E.g. now, something like this. Market swept this high. If market sweeps a high, you know that the next target is the low, right? Because that low will not be a draw on liquidity, because market has taken out the orders here. So the market will now need to go to the opposite side to take out the orders in the opposite direction. As simple as that. But the mistake most of you make is what? For example, since this candle is already forming, you will not wait for it to form first before you enter. You just enter like that. You don't even know if the candle will continue moving up, which is very, very bad. You understand? So before you take this kind of CRT trade, make sure that the candle here closes below or above it, depending on the trend you are trading. So if you are trading a downtrend, let me say market swept the high of the candle, make sure that this candle closes below first. So you're actually entering from this one, not here. Most of you enter from here. That's a very huge mistake. Another thing is, another mistake you guys make is you always enter from the wrong direction, because how can you be buying when market is actually selling? This one now, let's say this market is bearish. You're not trying to like trade a CRT to the bullish side, e.g. something like this. You know that this market is fully bearish, but because you saw a CRT formation, you like for the buy direction, you took it, which is very, very bad. Like that, you just be hitting unnecessary SL. So if the market is bullish, you trade a bullish CRT. When the market is bearish, you trade a bearish CRT. As simple as that. Don't just trade blindly. You understand? Now, let me show you some examples. I'm on this USD card. Also, I send this USD card to my signal group members. It's a VIP signal group, so you pay to like be there, you get. So that is it. Like I said, I also send free setup to my Telegram community. So make sure you join that one if you cannot afford this one. It's not expensive though. So that is it. So look at how I caught this other one. Apart from using the key level here, market also give us a CRT formation, which I want to show you now. Now, we know that market is already bullish, because why? Market gave us a break of structure to the upside here. What's wrong with this thing? Okay. Market gave us a break, right, to the upside. It simply means market is what? Bullish. Now, where is our invalidation level? This low here is our invalidation level, which simply means if market should take out this low here, market can give us a bearish move, even if it's not for long term, but at least some bearish moves. You understand? So since we have seen that this market is actually bullish and we're getting a bullish break to the upside, now we can now look for POIs to take our CRT from. You understand? People just mark demand or supply. E.g. now, you can say, since market gave us a break of structure here, you can mark this place as a demand zone. Let's mark this place as our demand zone. Okay. Yeah. So let's say this is our demand zone. Now, this is how you trade CRT. Don't just enter your chart and start looking for it. That's rubbish. So you trade it in alignment with demand and supply, alignment with margins and arrow, alignment with what a smart money concept. Don't just trade it blindly. Now look at how I want to trade it now, right here. So let's say you are going to your break of structure, you have spotted your inducement liquidity or whatever, and you have marked your order block. Now, when market taps into that your order block, that's the only time you should look for your CRT formation, according to my own strategy. You understand? You can learn from elsewhere and trade it like that. But according to my own strategy, is when market has tapped to your key level, if you're using key level, POI, any zone, breakers block, QM, anyone. But market must surely tap into a POI before you start trading your CRT. Don't just trade it blindly, please. You understand? That is it. All my trading strategies are rule based. We don't trade blindly. We follow rules. So these are the rules. I'm giving you some of the rules now for the CRT. You get. So once market has started into that demand zone, that's when you now start looking for CRT formation. Now, if you check very well here, market did not give us a CRT formation here, but it gave us a key level. So those trading magicians and arrow, they will understand how I took this trade here. So let's say you miss this magician and arrow based on you are not a magician and arrow trader. If you are not and you want to learn, I also have the course on my YouTube. Also, if you want to subscribe to if you want to like enroll for the main mentorship, you can search aussiewordforexacademy.com, https/ blah 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 aussiewordacademy.com, aussiewordforexacademy.com. I'll drop the link. Then you can register. After that, you can enroll for the course. It's just $100 for general mentorship. You can enroll, or if you want to like enroll directly from me, though I'm the owner of the academy, but if you don't want to pass through the website, you want to pass through me, then you can DM me on Telegram or WhatsApp. You can check the bio, you see my details there. Then from there you can enroll. So that is it. So those that has watched my video or those in my mentorship, they will know how to do this trade from here. You get. So let's say you don't know this one yet. How are we going to use CRT to take this trade? It's very, very simple. Remember, what you're targeting is the low. Like you want market to take out the candle's low first. Now look at it here. Market took out this candle's low, right? Now where's our next target? Our next target is not the what? Candle's high. I'll tell you guys one thing that you should always take note of before I finish this session. It's very, very important. Please don't miss it for anything. So once market has swept that low, you know that your next target is the high. Let's assume that market has not played out like this. You know, let's say market is actually around this place. Remember, I told you guys that let this candle here close above first. You can see that this candle actually closed inside this candle range. You understand? So it's very, very good. So you can take your buy from here. And when you take your buy, make sure that your SL is below the candle's low or here. Either here or here. But here is safer. You understand? So once you have seen that, you can either take your trade directly from it like that, since it already tapped into your demand zone. Just like I was using double confirmation. It's like I'm using CRT for confirmation entry. You understand? That's what you are simply doing here, not for aggressive entry. You want to be sure of what you are doing, not just jumping into trades anyhow. You get? So that is it. So you can either enter your trades from here, and place your SL here, or you place your SL here, then you can target your arrow, either 1:3, 1:4, or any arrow of your choice. After this candle has finished forming, that's when you now enter your trade. You understand? Look at it. After this candle, this one has swept the low. After it has finished forming, you can enter your trade. You can either enter aggressively or you enter with confirmation. Confirmation means if you want to use confirmation now in this case, it's just like you're now using like 3 or 2 confirmation, because this CRT, like I said before, is a confirmation. Now moving down to another lower time frame again, making it 2 confirmation. That simply means you're using 2 confirmations in this one particular trade. And if you got that correctly, you understand. So that is it. So if you want to use more confirmation, you can move down to like 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to see or to look for a fair value gap or a demand zone. Now let me remove this thing. Moving down to 1 hour time frame, you can use a fair value gap to enter. You can use another block to enter. You get. Now this is another block here that I can use to enter. If you want to mark your other block, you mark the full candle, right? I'll show you guys all the example. Using fair value gap and using other block. Look at it. You can mark everything here. So you can enter from here like this. Can you see the confirmation now? This is double confirmation. Very, very clean. Then you can put your SL here. That one is after the CRT candle has formed, after it has swept the low and it has closed above. You move down to your 1 hour time frame. You are using daily or 4 hour, or if you don't see your confirmation entry on the 1 hour or 30 minutes, you can put down to 15 minutes or any time frame. Just use time frame anyhow you like, you get. So that's it, but make sure you use it correctly. So that is it. So you can either enter from the order block or you can enter from the fair value gap here. Me, I prefer using order block and key levels. I am not really a big fan of fair value gap, but those that love fair value gap, you can either enter from the fair value gap here and place your SL below here like this. I get your arrow and leave the markets. Like I said, this one is the confirmation entry, but if you don't want to use confirmation, you use this one here that I just explained before. That after market has swept that low and closed above it, you just enter aggressively, which simply means since market has closed above with this candle, you enter from this candle here. So entry from that candle simply means you're entering from this particular zone here. It means you need to be monitoring the candle till it closes. You understand? If you remove your eye, it might just form and move without you. So that is it. You enter from there, place your SL anywhere you want to place it, but be safe. Then integrate your 3RR or 5RR or anyone. As simple as that. So that is it, guys. This is my little token for you guys for CRT. For more questions, just drop it in the comment section. I will try my best and do my best to reply you guys. And also, don't forget to join my Telegram channel. If you want to join my Signal group, you can DM to join. If you want to join the mentorship group as well, you can also DM to join. And don't forget to follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. So peace out, guys. See you guys in the next class.